What you got
little,
for
a
me?
little billboard with you and your wife, Sierra,
Yeah.
about you guys dressed up as Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, before I show you the billboard, who inspired that? Where did it come from? What an inspiration?
Well, Sierra and I, we really wanted to pay some homage to some couples that we love. So we started shouting out some names, and we kind of looked at each other like, hey, J and B? So we were like, J and B, and so we got to do it. And
Dog, come on,
you ain't like
man.
the taco meal on the chest
No,
there,
you got good hair, so
Yeah.
you always gonna lay
What's that?
down. But you're all right there as far as that goes. Nice,
It turned out
nice
pretty
picture.
good, yeah.
Turned out really well. Right now, you got 3 big-time receivers. Obviously, you never had nobody like me. So you got Lockett, Metcalf, and you just wind up getting Josh Gordon.
Yeah.
How you gonna deal with that and handle that? Because we like to.
Like the football.
Got to get the football.
I like receivers who like the football. I think Tyler's been exceptional all year. He's been a star. He's one of the best receivers on. The National Football League. DK Metcalf coming in as a rookie, playing the way he's playing. I think he's got 5 touchdowns and just getting started. And then to add in, Josh Gordon on our team is a huge addition. He's been a playmaker for years. We got a lot of other great guys that are playing well too. David Moore and JB and Malik's been playing great. So we got a plethora of guys that can catch the football, which is a good thing. And every quarterback likes a group of receivers that can play.
But when they're in the huddle and they come into you and they saying, it's 3rd and 6, and you got whatever called ZY hook, something, dagger, and they said, no, I want it. How do you handle that?
Yeah, I think that our guys they don't really think that way. I think they just want to win. I think that's our focus. It's a collective effort. Everybody knows that I'm going to spread the ball around all game. A lot of guys are going to catch the football, and hopefully a lot of guys are going to make some plays.
If at all, any role did you play in bringing Josh Gordon here? Did you have any role? Because I know I read something that said that you thought that AB would be a good addition, and then all of a sudden Josh Gordon comes to town.
Well, I think for the Seahawks, we're trying to win a Super Bowl, trying to find every way to win, and I think both of those guys, I've played, been around both of those guys, both tremendous talents, some of the best receiver talent-wise, to ever play the game kind of talent, and so anytime you get an opportunity to play with a guy like that, you definitely want to. I think with Josh, when the Patriots released him, we were really excited about the opportunity to potentially bring him in, and he's been fitting in great. He's taken on the challenge. He's studying like crazy, and the good thing is we get to add him to a lot of great other receivers. So it's going to be a great thing for us.
The crazy thing is when that happened with him in New England, the first thing I said, I started thinking, and I'm like, the one place that I believe that can handle his off-the-field situations, because he's had them and he needs a supporting cast, could be Seattle. How are you going to play a role in doing that to kind of just wrap your arms around it?
Well, we've done that already. I mean, Josh and I've got to know each other over the years, and I think, since he's gotten here, he's been in the playbook. He's come over to the house a couple times, all that kind of stuff, and just been studying the film and everything else. So I think for him, this is a great culture. It's a great place to be. I haven't been anywhere else, so all I know is this culture and just where we are here, and we're about each other. We're about dedicating our crafts, our skill sets, our time to each other. And Coach Carroll does a great Great job of that. Us players, we do a great job of that, and it's about helping one another.
Let's be about me for a minute, meaning you. Let's be selfish. And let's talk about the fact that the name and the words MVP is out there floating. Now, you got a long season to go, and obviously the standard answer is, I don't just care about the team, I just want to win. You've done everything. You've been to Pro Bowls, you won a Super Bowl, but you've yet to win the MVP. What will it mean to you if you got that?
Well, I think about all the hard work you put into everything. All off season, your whole life you worked for something. And that's not what I'm working for. I'm working for to be one of the greatest winners of all time. But that's part of it. I think playing great at the quarterback position and your team's playing well, those are all good things. Those are all part of the success journey of it all. But I do know, for me, I want to play at the highest level. Every time I step on the field, I want to be the best to ever play the game. Every time, that's my mentality. That's the focus point. Is try to play championship football every time I touch the football. And so there's a long ways to go. We're just getting started, and I'm looking forward to where we are and where we're headed.
What does it say to you, though, if you got that? If you got it, the end of the year is done, it's capped off. You celebrating it, it's yours. Well,
I'll be fired up for sure if we win the Super Bowl first, and then to add that to the trophy case would be great too. But it's part of the journey. I can't focus on that. I know to get to where I want to go, it's about right now. Mm-hmm. It's about the next play, the next moment, the next game. And we got a great one coming up.
Sitting at 7-2, Russ, you're getting ready to take on an opponent in the San Francisco 49ers that are undefeated. But then you got a bye week. Mm-hmm. How do you stay mentally focused to just concentrate just on that?
Well, I think how do you not? How do you not? I think for us, we've been preparing for moments like this, for opportunities, championship opportunities all season. Every game matters, every practice matters, and I think this is a great opportunity. They look great on film, and they're playing great football. They're one of the best teams in the NFL right now. It's been interesting to watch how good they've been playing. It's been so this is going to be a battle, and I know a lot of people are going to be watching and have the popcorn ready and all that. But it'll be a great game for sure.
If you
The Le'Veon Chocolate Diamond Jubilee Ring. Every you make life sweet begins with K.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into First Take, the last unbeaten Falls. Did we have a thriller last night? Marcus Spears is in the building.
What's up?
Good to see you,
Hello.
Max Kellerman, Stephen Nay.
Whoa. What is he doing here? What is he doing there? What's Marcus doing there? Why is he in studio?
Well, great TV.
Why you there?
Success.
So our loser
It's
right
your
there.
show.
That's a Monday Night Football. Then we'll
Thanks,
get
my
down
brother.
to
Thanks, my
the
brother.
Tuscaloosa situation. Seattle knocking off NFC West foe San Francisco in OT, 27-24. Russell Wilson making a strong case for MVP. Seattle, talk to me.
How would you describe this one?
It's probably the craziest game I've ever played, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever been a part of a game that crazy, that long, that back and forth.
You want a nice, easy win. Just can feel it from the beginning of the game. And, eat the guac and the chips and just kind of kick back. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It took us all the way till there was nothing left.
Stephen A., what did this game prove?
Well, to me, listen, San Francisco, their defense is formidable, but it also shows me they could be had. I think that San Francisco really, when you look at what transpired with them, we give credit where credit is due to Seattle. Russell Wilson threw that interception. Obviously, you put San Francisco in a position to win this game. But I look at Jimmy Garoppolo. There were a couple. First of all, he got strip sacked twice, lost 2 fumbles, but also there were 2 interceptions. KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner, they both should have had those interceptions. It was right there in their hands, right there in their chest. They were both. Both bad throws, bad reads by Jimmy Garoppolo. The one interception that he actually did throw, he couldn't be blamed for that because it hit the receiver in his hands. But there were 2 interceptions that definitely should have counted against them, and Seattle should have won that game earlier than they actually did. So I look at San Francisco and what I saw last night with Jimmy Garoppolo specifically, and I, believe it or not, I actually consider him the weak link for this team. I look at their running game. I got a lot of faith in it. Their defense is real. Buckner had a big play. Nick Bosa played lights out. On the Seattle side, I can't say enough about Jadeveon Clowney. I've never seen Jadeveon Clowney play that way. He was absolutely sensational last night. But in the end, in terms of what I peel from this game, what I take away from it, guys, I take away from the fact that Jimmy Garoppolo, the $137 million man, he happens to be the weak link for this particular team because their defense is real, it's big time, it's legit. Offensively, they have some question marks. I don't think it's at the receiver spot. I don't think it's at the tight end spot. I don't think it's at the running back spot. I think it's at the quarterback spot. That's what I peeled from it.
Last night's game proved that the San Francisco 49ers are the best team in the world. That's what it proved in the loss. Now, I predicted they would lose this game. It was a game I felt could have gone either way. I was on the fence for a while, but in the end I thought Niners aren't going to go undefeated. And Russell Wilson is having an MVP year, and when it comes down to it, he'll make the play that wins the game. And in fact, that's what happened. But in order to get there, and I know they're at home, Stephen A., who's the best tight end in football?
Travis Kelce, but this kid Kittle's got something to say about that once he gets back out.
By the way, he sure does. I agree with you. Travis Kelce's won, but Kittle's coming for the throne. Didn't have Kittle. Then you didn't have Sanders. And receivers were dropping balls all over the place. In fact, the so-called interception he threw was in the receiver's hands. That's not on Garoppolo. Look, the Niners without their best pass catcher, without their second best pass catcher, with guys dropping balls all over the place. Still should have won the game. The field goal kicker should have hit that field goal. That's a very makeable, and he didn't come close. He never had a real shot on it, as it turns out. And even with all that, it takes Russell Wilson heroics in overtime to beat them. What that tells me, that the Niners defense is ferocious. We know it. Garoppolo played well enough to win most games, just not against the MVP. Down weapons in overtime. If you're going to lose a home game, that's how you lose it to one of the hottest teams in the NFL, led by an MVP with, let's face it, a bunch of bad breaks. They should have won that game. They lost it. Hats off to the Seahawks and Russell Wilson. They did what I thought they would do. But the Niners proved last night they're the best team in the world.
I watched the game last night, and on that interception, the ball was high. Can we all agree on that? That it was a high pass, which created an opportunity for the receiver to miss the ball and to make a play. I'm not saying receivers didn't drop the ball. Second thing is, what Stephen A. just mentioned about these interceptions, that Jimmy Garoppolo was scared when he came. Out on the field in that possession. He was not ready for the moment. Booger and Joe Test talked about that specific time in the game and said, this is what everyone has been waiting to see, if Jimmy Garoppolo in this moment can beat a $137 million quarterback. And you get that this the best team in the world out of that?
Yep.
The reason why they're not the best team in the world, Max, is what Stephen A. just said. Their quarterback. We just saw Russell Wilson lift Seattle beyond a team that's probably better than him when you take it in totality, right? Russell Wilson lost Tyler Lockett in the game. Who's been the most prolific guy? Josh Gordon just stepped foot, and it was 2 third-down conversions that was huge by that quarterback. And you of all people know that in this league, when we start having Super Bowl conversations, it's going to be determined by the guy behind center.
Yeah, but you don't need to have the best quarterback to win. I'm not arguing Garoppolo's better than Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson,
he has to be better than the guy on the other side.
But no, you don't need the best quarterback.
The Rams found out last year. The Rams found out last year that you need the better quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Or the better coach.
Well, let me tell you why you're wrong, Mac. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong, Max. You don't even need to make this argument. You're absolutely right. You did pick Seattle to win this game. Why did you pick Seattle to win this game? Because you said somehow, some way, Russell Wilson would come through. He did come through last night. They did win the game. They did win the game. And you're sitting here talking about how San Francisco has proven they're the best team in the world, even though they lost. And the reason they lost is because they didn't have Russell Wilson. Seattle did. So your argument goes out the window right there. When we look at Jimmy Garoppolo and we look at what he brings to the table, that he was tap dancing in the pocket. Boogie McFarland and Joe Tessitore doing a great job calling the game, highlighted how he looked panicked in the pocket. If we noticed it, wait a minute, if we noticed it, if they noticed it, what did you think? Seattle did. Not to mention the fact, give Seattle credit where credit is due. I mean, you talk about San Francisco's running game, okay? And when I look at them, and I'm saying to myself, these brothers, their running game was basically neutralized. There was no running game to
There's a reason for that.
For San Francisco last night. So all I'm trying to say to you is this. Seattle might not have the defense San Francisco does, but it's tough enough, and they got Wilson, which automatically negates you from saying San Francisco has the best team in the world.
Look, Russell, Seattle is a Super Bowl contender because of the things you mentioned. But there's a reason that Seattle's defense, I think, looked in those pivotal moments like that. And it's not just Jadeveon Clowney's a beast. He is. It's that the offensive line for the San Francisco 49ers has been banged up. They're missing their tackles. They get their tackles back, but this is what happens with offensive lines at times. They're not in sync yet. So you have a just healthy offensive line not in sync against a defense that's playing well, led by a superstar
So
defender.
you're making an excuse for Jimmy G.
For a reason.
That's what he's doing.
So you're making an excuse for so is that what you're doing? Are you making an excuse for Jimmy G? Is that what you're doing?
So let me ask you this. If they hit the field goal and win the game, are you saying any of this? So because of a missed field goal, now Jimmy G can't get it done.
No. See, that's where you're wrong right there. You're hard-headed. And obviously you don't listen with that big head of yours. The fact of the matter is that, excuse me, I pointed out the 2 interceptions that should have happened with KJ Wright and Bobby Wagner. I highlighted those, along with the 2 fumbles he lost. I brought that up before the missed field goal. And that kid McLaughlin, I was shocked that he missed it the way he did, because in regulation, right down the middle. I mean, not only did he hit it, it was right down the middle. So for him to shank it the way that he did in overtime, I was stunned by that. I didn't expect it to be that bad of a miss. My point is, I never brought that up. I highlighted en route to putting them in position to kick the field goals. These were not 1, but 2 mistakes Jimmy G made while flagrantly panicking in the pocket. That's what I said.
I will acknowledge 100% The fumbles were on Jimmy Garoppolo. That was not good, and the game was in the line, and still they should have won that game.
Hold on,
and
man.
they still should have won that game.
So you want to apply the excuses for the O-line and Jimmy G in this particular situation? But don't want to acknowledge that he would have threw 2 game-ending interceptions.
What I want to say is this. If it comes down to the wire in a game that because of a missed field goal you lose, and on the other side of the ball, on the other side is the MVP of the league who wins it, if it comes down to that and you're missing your 2 best pass catchers and your receivers have dropped balls over the place, it indicates to me you're actually the better team when fully healthy.
I don't disagree with you saying they may be the better team. The liability, which doesn't make them the better team, is their quarterback.
I don't think he's a liability. I don't think it's a liability.
Right. Marcus, you're going to be with us most of the show, so don't lose it all.
Seattle held them to 3.2 yards a carry, and they couldn't win the game.
All right.
With their quarterback.
I think the thing
Seahawks. Are one game behind the Niners. Yep, Stephen A., go ahead.
He didn't have a long.
I think the thing that Max is missing is that Max is relying upon a body of work by Jimmy G in, dare I say, relatively meaningless NFL games. Not meaningless per se because regular season matters, but we haven't. This is the most pressurized game Jimmy G has played in.
All right, y'all, I'm editing this video. I'm trying to cut some of this down so it won't be so long, but I see that my mic was not working during the video, so I'm pausing a lot and I'm thinking I'm talking, but I'm really just doing nothing. Again, I think I'm talking, but my mic, I didn't know my mic was not working. But I was just saying the highlights, we're going to go through everything. Next time I do a video like this, I'll make sure my mic is working.
So now a 3rd and 10. Here's Garoppolo. With time over the middle and gets it complete to Kendrick Bourne. Garoppolo, plenty of time, and it is intercepted by Griffin. Shaquille. Griffin with an impact play to open up this game as a flag is down just beyond the 50-yard line.
The quarterback still had the ball. Holding. Defense number 24. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Penalty's going to be right inside in here. It's a good call. There is a grab and restrict while the quarterback has the ball in his hands.
But Jimmy's got to throw that right now. Number 17, Emmanuel Sanders, was open.
There's the slant to Sanders. Great addition. 3rd and 5. Garoppolo gets away from the pressure and incomplete off the hands of Goodwin. And he's able to punch it through. 3rd and 2. And look at the middle of that defensive line, just collapse home. DJ Jones with the sack.
My goodness, just watch the center here. Let's watch number 93, DJ Jones, and watch the whooping that he puts on Joey.
Pulls it out of the gut of Coleman and then finds Samuel. Deebo Samuel, the rookie from South Carolina, with a chunk play just short of midfield. Now here's Coleman working behind Juszczyk, and with that block, there goes Coleman, just gashing the Seattle defense. Traditional I formation with Breida Dotnet, 2nd and 8. Garoppolo, there's the slant again, and it's Emmanuel Sanders. See number 21 back in the game. Trey Flowers, the starting corner. 3rd down and 8. Over the middle, Garoppolo to Bourne, and he's in. And Russell gets it complete. Metcalf
playing the best football of his career.
Now 2nd and 2 as he gets to the outside and gets it complete. We'll see if he makes an impact tonight. 1st and 15 after the penalty. Wilson scrambling, tucking, and then sidearms it, shuffle throws it, and it's incomplete.
That defensive line on the field, make them play a lot of snaps. We figured Seattle would do this, and here they go.
3rd down and 4. Look at this bull rush. Including Fred Warner among the big guys up front, and Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator, is pumped up. Now starting from inside their own 10. And he connects here with Samuel. And that is the physicality. Torn ACL last year, worked his way back, and now you see more of the rhythm. Here's 3rd and 8. Pressure, though, and he still gets it complete, and Bourne spins free and tries to get to that line of make. What a great play by Kendrick Bourne.
Can't even believe this is happening, so we'll have more when we get it.
And so he's at 3rd down and 3. Garoppolo, look at the time on 3rd and 3 as he's calling for a receiver to come back to the ball, and it's incomplete. Gets it out quickly and gets it for a 1st down to the big rookie, the 3rd and 1. Wilson looking to convert on 3rd and 1, and it's denied. Batted down. Look here on 2nd and 7. And he is taken. Ball is out. And Clowney's got it, and Seattle's on the board. Just like that, things can change so quickly. Jaron Reed forced it out. Clowney scoop and score. Third and 14 for Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. as Pettis was the intended target. In your house, that'll go over big.
It'll be huge.
Here's Lockett on the return. Reverses field. Tests the left side and finds success. And Seattle is in prime position. 2nd and 6. Carson on the run, and it's a first down. Good return by Lockett, and now Seattle looking to take advantage. As he comes back to Metcalf, and Metcalf weaves his way, and look at the leg drive. All the way down to the 1-yard line. Ping it away, John Perry.
Yeah, we got 29 who's standing out of bounds, touches the football, but the ball is in player possession. So this play continues. Prior to reaching down by contact, we're going to have a strip at the 2-yard line, 2 feet in the field of play, also momentum.
After review, number 29 for San Francisco stripped the ball at the 2-yard line. His momentum carried him into the end zone where he was down.
On one situation.
And now Schottenheimer sends Penny into the game. Play action off of it. Wilson doing what he does best, scrambling, extending, and then finding the target as he looked the way of DK Metcalf. And Penny is taken down, and the ball came out at the end of that play. And San Francisco may have gotten it again. There is a fight for the ball, and the 49ers have it. Robert Saleh, he's one of the real ascendant names in terms of who could be a next good head coach in the NFL, and this time Garoppolo goes down. Down and 11. 4-man rush against Garoppolo. Plenty of time, but he checks down to Ross Dwelly. Dwelly trying to fight for extra yardage against Jamar Taylor. 4th down and 2. They eschew the field goal attempt from the rookie free agent and instead come up incomplete and a turnover on downs. 3rd and 5. Pressure. Right on him is Fred Warner. And down again is Russell Wilson. Garoppolo pumps, looks, trails, and finds. Garoppolo, pressure coming after him as he releases. And it's intercepted by Diggs. Quandre Diggs on the return. And the newly acquired veteran safety comes up big for Seattle.
The offense puts you in a bad situation. Now make a play.
Now Carson, as the ball came out there. Wilson steps up. He's going to tuck and run. And he's inside the 10, inside the 5, and it's going to be 1st and goal, Seattle. Wilson directing traffic to the end zone, and Hollister has it. And Seattle. 2nd and 18. Garoppolo. As the ball is out, and it is Seattle's ball. That is Poona Ford. 2nd and 6 here at the 20. They fake the pitch. They come back on the shallow drag with Hollister again when they're this good. Give them a little bit of everything. And now they give them this. Carson, as they're going to mark him just short. Carson, straight ahead. Over Upati, the left guard, and in. Set of the unbeaten Niners as we start the fourth quarter. Garoppolo on a slant. It was bobbled and then broken up. Play action off of this on 2nd and 7, and they get to him, and they do so by bringing Williams, and then the ball comes out, and picking it up is Buckner, and we've got a San Francisco touchdown. DeForest Buckner. Great football awareness.
And just like we talked about, defensive coordinator Robert Salah has the force the issue. He brought number 24, K'Wan Williams, off the slot. He got to Russell Wilson, creating a turnover. But that's all set up by the aggressiveness of Robert Salah, pushing the issue.
Garoppolo with time to the end zone, and they get it. Kendrick Bourne. And we have a 3-point game by way of DeForest Buckner. Getting ready for this Seattle game. But remember, Seahawks have the lead here. And they don't get it on 3rd down. They're going to be walking off the field, and it's Richard Sherman, the former Seattle. Star have been the stars on the marquee tonight. 2nd and 7. Play action. Garoppolo in rhythm. Midfield. Deebo Samuel and more. Look at him still fighting for extra yardage. And how emotional the rookie is. Mostert with a rare carry, and it's a good one. Play action as he goes to Dwelly, the tight end, who starts in place of the injured George Kittle. Garoppolo pulls, and then he's pulled down. That was Al Woods. 8 quarterback pressures tonight. 8. 3rd down and 8. And intercepted. Rookie free agent kicker Chase McLaughlin, who was just signed. Robbie Gould, the veteran place kicker, had an injury in practice last week. So here comes McLaughlin off the street. And right through. Set of downs, 4.5 minutes to play. As here's Hollister again, and Hollister with a good burst that time. 6 tie game.
There's Bosa over the center.
And here's Russell Wilson. And he gets the strike to Josh Gordon. Patriots waved him goodbye. Carson in the backfield with Wilson. 3rd and 1. Carson. Great job by that defensive front. Who missed a 40-yarder would-be game winner at the end of regulation last week. And the Seahawks take the lead. Empty set as Coleman splits out. 4-man rush. Should have been. Intercepted. KJ Wright. 3rd and 5. Garoppolo gets it out quickly and reaching for that line to make is Ross Dwelly. Quickly to the line. Garoppolo steps up and that could have been intercepted by Wagner. Minute 10 to play. Goes underneath to Coleman, who tries to turn the corner. He does successfully for a 1st down and then lunges ahead. Garoppolo. Got to be careful with the clock here. Samuel as he gets inside the 30. 11 seconds. They have to clock it. 9 seconds. 7 seconds. And there they do it. 47-yarder to tie it. 6 ticks remain. Pressure on the rookie. And boy, oh boy, does he deliver.
This could be Josh Gordon time. There's Josh Gordon up at the top of the screen.
3rd down. Does Russ have it in him? Yes, in stride of Gordon, as you said, Boog. 2nd and 10. Russell Wilson scrambling, and then he is met. But gets free. Somehow, Eric Armstead had him every which way.
But I think they're going to call him down back at the point.
Let's see.
Yeah, he's got him in the grasp. Judgment call, total judgment. There'll be some that don't like it, but with both hands.
3rd and 16 after that. Wilson all the way back to the 25 and then downfield and gets it. Turner, who shakes free, spins again. My oh my, Russell Wilson. First down now. Russell again extending, and Hollister in stride and muscling his way. Wilson pressure off the edge, releases it, and it is intercepted by Greenlaw. Trey Greenlaw now on the return as he's still on his feet with blockers in front. Trey Greenlaw down the sideline. Can you believe this? Russell Wilson throws the pick.
working that deep square in to Deebo Samuel. See if they come back to it.
Garoppolo quickly gets it to the outside. Mostert looking for that marker. Let's watch for the spot, and he's got a first down. So field goal range of McLaughlin has been achieved. As they will sit here and push it ahead. Dead center, and that 47-yard attempt to stay undefeated. Oh, he punched at it. And it had no chance at all. Snap, hold, adjusted, never had a chance. 3rd and 2. They bring pressure. Wilson on 3rd down. It's incomplete. He was looking for Metcalf. Garoppolo with time wants to take a shot downfield. And it is batted away at the last second by Shaquille Griffin. Wow. What a play to extend himself. Overloaded to that left side of the defensive line. Here comes pressure. Wilson escapes. Here goes Russ. Past midfield, inside the 40, and he makes magic again. Now they can manage things here. Under a minute to play. Quickly, Metcalf to the outside, lowers the shoulder, and goes ahead, ready to put them in position again. And they hand off to Carson, and Carson will get it down inside the 25. Jason Myers, does he have it in him again? And Seattle has done it in a classic. And San Francisco suffers their...
All right, what's up, y'all? Like I said, I'm going to be doing a little bit of talking on YouTube about the game last night. Which, okay, not going to lie to y'all, bruh. Jimmy Garoppolo is not Tom Brady. I was thinking about it, and I was like, before the game, yesterday, I was like, the reason why they're so successful because he was brought up behind Tom Brady. He got the knowledge of Tom Brady. But obviously not, because Tom Brady don't throw picks. I mean, he throw picks, but he do the smart stuff. He throw it away when he's being pressured, all that. Jimmy G was throwing stuff up. And you can't. And that's not going to work against the Seahawks defense. They got, like I said, we got our pass rush back last night. And like I said, the game was going to be good if we could stop Jimmy G in that run defense. I mean, the run offense. And we did that. Stopped them. Now, I couldn't make the video last night because I was too hyped. But Clowney owned Jimmy last night. We shut down the run game. Only problem that I had was the pick that Russell Wilson threw in overtime on the first drive to end the game. That pick that touchdown, if he would have caught it, it'd been a touchdown to end the game. Game over. Bam. But my quarterback pulled his tricks out his bag again and won the game. So, yeah, that's bruh. And because, okay, I don't see how you say the 49ers are still the best team in the league when, okay, record-wise they not. Because if they're the best team in the league, that means Seattle one of the best teams in the league too, because we beat the undefeated team last night that nobody gave us a chance to beat. But I also said before this game, Russell Wilson is primetime and primetime games. So therefore, I don't want to hear no excuses. This all from 49ers fan. And like I said, I give my props to Jaden. He know who he is. He know what I'm talking about. So I give my props to him. But I got to destroy him on this too, because it's like, okay, he said, "Oh, we going to destroy our defense." And I said before the game, I said, Jimmy going to throw a pick. He said, "No, he's not." I said, "Yes, he is." I predicted that Jimmy going to throw a pick during the game. I already knew it was coming because the rush was too much for him. That pass rush was too much. Couple penalties. Reason why it was up 10-7. I mean 10-0. But the minute we got that strip sack, fumble, recovery for a touchdown, they start being on it like that. Now, there was a couple interceptions that we could have made at the end of the game. It wouldn't have been in overtime, 24-21, game over. But Jimmy G is not a primetime player yet. I feel like the game last night would make him better, but he's not a primetime player yet, simply because he could not step up when he needed to win the game. Field goal kicker didn't step up. Oh yeah, and shout out, bro. Man, Jason Myers missed half of his kicks against Tampa Bay. Came out in primetime game, missed what? I think he missed it. I think he missed some yesterday, last night. But in a primetime kick, he made a primetime play to win us the primetime game. Like I commented on somebody's Instagram. He's a Seahawks fan, so you know how that goes. When the Seahawks win, if you're a Seahawks fan, you know how they go. But that kind of game, it wasn't for me. I wanted to win, but they made a statement last night. And the statement was, not only can we be a great team, but we could beat some of the best teams in the NFL. We beat an undefeated team last night, bro. Do y'all not understand, bro? Hey, undefeated team. The win scenario was 75-6, -6. Bro, we didn't have a chance in that game. But I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous going into the game. I didn't talk no trash during the game. I got trash talk to me, but I didn't talk no trash. I said, "Yep, you talked too early," and I proved my point. When you talk trash in the games before the games, it don't work out too good for you. And Jane, I hope you learned your lesson for talking trash before the game. See, I talk trash after the game. That way, everybody like, "Yeah, it's time to get on you now." As you can see, Russell Wilson brought us back. We had 3-4 fumbles. He threw one pick. And I feel like we gotta get drives going in the ball more. Oh, Quandre Diggs, boy, did he make an impact last night? This man came from one side of the field to the other one just to pick the ball, bro. He picked the ball, bro. Picked it and took it halfway. I'm on back to the house. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the game was over when Russell was through that pick and took it that far down the field. But I had to realize, I'm like, hey, bro, our defense is primetime and primetime moments, and they stepped up. He came down to a field goal, but they stepped up and he missed the field goal. And but yeah, I feel like we can beat Philly. If we play the way we played last night, bro, we can go deep into the playoffs. It's not that hard. I mean, it's hard for people in the NFL, but we could do something special. What else I want to say? Now, that was a good game. I commented. I texted my boy Jaden last night. I got on his ass for a minute. I typed him everything Seahawks, bro. Everything Seahawks. But I also was like, good game, bro. Good game. Now, here goes the bragging part. Bro, we're one of the best teams in the NFL. One of the best teams in the NFL. My bad, I keep getting text messages while making this video. But yeah. Let me see. My bad. Okay. Couple pointers I wanted to make. I have never seen a team. No, what? I'm not even gonna say that, bro. We went into the 49ers home and took their pride, bro. That's what we did last night. We beat the undefeated 49ers at their home, bro. And hey, I have with that win, but hope y'all like the commentary in the beginning of the video. Hope y'all like this part of the video. I probably will be doing some more. I don't know yet, but for now that'll be it. Yeah, baby. Hey, we need if not Arizona to beat the 49ers, so the division leader we can be tied for the division to take the lead. But we also need us to beat Philly. Which I think we can do. We beat Philly last time we played them. It wasn't that big of a contest, bro. Again, I'm not talking trash before the game, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all enjoyed the commentary before. I will be uploading this today, Tuesday. And yeah. Like I said, go Hawks. As a Seahawks fan, I'm very happy about this. I cannot stop watching Seahawks highlights. And yeah, I didn't even go through the highlights. I'll go through them soon. I'll go through them after I get done with this. Well, before this. So y'all see it before. Yeah, y'all see it before y'all see this video. Y'all gonna see it before y'all see this part of the video. So actually, I did go through it. So, yeah. And hey, go Hawks, baby. Go Hawks. 8-2. Nobody thought it was gonna be 8-2, bro. 8-2. But I love y'all. See y'all later. Work hard. As the game showed y'all, work hard and stay humble. Peace.